Right, students, good morning. Students in the online, am I audible to you? Okay. Now it's a time to see, to move forward. So in the last part of the session, we have seen about the importance of Python with Oracle. There we understand PDBC communication importance, why database software is required, what are the limitations of files, what are the advantages of files, and what will be the advantages of database softwares, and how to use the pip module, and how to use the pip module in Edit Plus, that is Windows command prompt, and at the PyCharm also we seen, right? Now it's a time to see, to move forward. And today we are discussing about another most important topic, which is a programmatically related steps for developing. Come in, Ma. Steps for developing PDBC applications, Python database communication applications. Python database communication applications, I want to develop it. So how we go about it, we are going to discuss about it. Careful, students. Now we'll see, to develop, what are the first prerequisite to make it to develop this. I told already in the yesterday's class, Python software is required, that you installed already. Which version of Python you will take? Python 3.10. And next, what you will take here? Oracle software must be installed at your system. In your system, Oracle software must be installed it. Yes, both of them are there. Next, what you will do? Next, Python program directly cannot communicate with Oracle software because Python does not have any predefined module on its own. So I need to install what? CX_Oracle, right? CX_Oracle module is required. CX_Oracle module is required. That we need to install in any place wherever we are developing Python with what? Oracle communication. So if I want to do any operation on it, what must be installed it? Module name we need to install it. So module name we need to install it. Come in. So today we are going to introduce steps for developing Python database communication applications. In simple word, I'm going to write it. Steps for developing communication between Python and Oracle database. Steps for developing Python. Steps for developing communication between. Steps for developing Python and what? Oracle database communication applications. Okay, this is what we are going to enter into the class. Well, so how do you go about it? Now coming to the point back. Now I'm going to say steps for developing Python database communication applications, or steps for developing Python and Oracle database communication applications. So what is the first module? Step number 1. So what is the need of going for communication with Oracle or any database, which I told you yesterday? Advantages I told you or not? What are the advantages? These advantages, if you want to do it, I must go for what? Communication with what? Oracle database or MySQL database. So to perform various operations, to achieve, I will write it, to achieve the data persistency, you know already, data persistency meaning is what? Storing the data permanently. To achieve the data persistency by using database softwares, by using RDBMS, database softwares, With the Python programming language, we use the following steps. We use the following steps. So what are those steps? I want to go for one by one in the class. So how we go about the steps? Now I'm going to write steps here. Carefully follow. Step number 1. What is the step number 1? Import which module? CX underscore Oracle. Don't take much time. They are very easy, not a difficult. Import CX underscore Oracle module. So why we take CX underscore Oracle module here? Because whose functions are making us to communicate with Oracle database. Step number 2. Okay. Step number 2. What is required? I'll just go for one small diagram also. One small diagram also I will take, students. Look at the students here. This is called in one machine. This is my Python software is available. In one machine, this Python software is available. And then next in another machine, my database software is available. This is called database software. In this case, Oracle is there. Next, MySQL is there. And next is called what you know. Another type of databases are also there. MongoDB is also available. Right. Now here it is present into one of the machine 2. It's called machine 2 because there's today so much of terminology is coming, students. Take care. In machine 1, my Python program is available. Right. What is the module already there with me? CX underscore Oracle is also there. CX underscore Oracle is also available. What we do? We installed it and are ready to use as a part of my Python program. It is installed it and are ready to use it. We imported it. Well, up to that it is fine. Now what we said immediately, we imported the module. What is the next step, students? If any person want to deal with, this is called different product and Oracle is different product, not belongs to the same category. And any Python program want to communicate with any database which is available in this machine, first thing you must get a connection. First time you are getting the word called what? Connection. If a friend want to speak, this is a friend 1, friend 2, friend 1 and then friend 2. If a friend 1 want to communicate with friend 2, first he has to get connection. So you want to ask him, how are you? First you need to dial a number. If that number is lifted, if that person is lifted, what is established? Communication is established. Then over the communication, we can start communicating, right or not? Similarly, there is one more thing here, I will write it. This is called one stations. I will take 2 different stations here. This is one village. This is another village is there, for example. They are independent, isolated villages. I want to establish some connectivity. What should I do? I must make some connection between that in the form of road or not. What is it called? Connection. So every Python program must get what? Connection from the database which you are interested. So I will write the second step. Every Python program must get the connection from which database? Oracle database. Because our going for what database here? Oracle database communication. If I go to MySQL database, MySQL related kind of module. Well, every Python program must get the connection from Oracle database. How to get the connection from Oracle database? I will explain. First phase is called importing the module. Second phase is called getting the connection. How to get the connection? I will explain. Okay. Connection is established. How the connection is established? I'm going to tell you. One function is available over there. Okay, students. Connection is established. Once the connection is successful, what he will do? Once the connection is established, what he will do? Once you are dialing a number to your friend lifted the call. What is established? Connection established. Over the connection, what you will do? You will talk to the friend. Talking means what? Sending your request to the friend. Right or not? That is nothing but Python program will request. What request? Python program want to insert the record. Persistency meaning is what? Storing the data permanently. I may insert the record, I may delete the record, I may update the record, I may read the records, I may create the table, I may alter the table, I may drop the table. I can do any of the database operation. So requesting is nothing but want to perform what? DB operation I want to perform. DB operation. In the form of what? Queries I will use it. In the form of queries I will use it. What is that query? Maybe inserting a record, deleting a record, updating a record, reading the record. Any one of it I will pass it. What will happen? The corresponding database will receive that query. It will process it and it will give you what? A response to the Python program once again. Right or not? A response will be given from where? Database side. So the point of time to understand here is how Python program will send the request. In simple word, if you think, just now I told you, village 1 and then village 2, it is what is established? A road is established. A connection is established between Python program and what? Oracle database. Next, what you are making next here? You are making it as what? A request you are passing it. So, to carry the request from which program? Python program to where? Database software. You are going to use some object. In simple word, I want to carry some goods from village 1 to village 2. What is required? One vehicle is required. In that vehicle, you will keep all these goods. Our passengers are going from village 1 to village 2. This vehicle is required to carry your request from which program? Python program to the database program. Are you getting my point? So every request of yours will be carried from Python program to database environment. Bring the database environment results to where? Python program. To carry the request, to carry the response, one object is required. That object is called a cursor object. Which object? Cursor object. Online students, try to understand me carefully. Every Python program is supposed to make a request, is supposed to send one type of query. That query will be carried out by what? One vehicle. You are keeping the query inside of it. That query will be carried by this vehicle. This vehicle will hand over to what? Oracle environment. Oracle environment will process that query, keep the result in the same vehicle. That vehicle will bring the result of the query and hand over to what? Python program. So that vehicle I have to create before carrying the query. That vehicle is called what? One object. Of which class? Cursor class. Did you understand? So how do you get it now? I'm saying step number 3. Create an object of which class? Cursor class. Create an object of cursor class. People will ask you compulsory question. What is a cursor? What is a cursor? A cursor is a class whose object is used for carrying the request from Python program to database environment and bring the result from where? Database environment to the Python program. Are you getting my point? So a vehicle is a cursor is acting as a vehicle, or it is a bidirectional communication object between Python program and Oracle database. Is it understandable, students? So I'm going to give a conclusion. I hope you are understanding the cursor. Next is called what? It is step number 4 is called what? Once vehicle is ready, what you will do? Once vehicle is ready, once cursor is ready, what you will do? In the cursor, what you must place? Your request need to place or not? That request is called what? What that request is called? A request is nothing but what? A query. So design the query. Yesterday I told you what is a query. What is the query? A query is called one type of question, or it is called one type of request, right? Sending to whom? Database software. From where? Python program, and get its result. So in Python program, I will accept employee number, employee name, salary, designation. I want to insert that as a record in where? Oracle table, an employee table I want to insert. So I need to prepare the query for inserting the data or not. Such a query, that is nothing but what? Request to DB students. It's a request to DB. Design the query and place it into which object? Place it into which object? Cursor object. Why you are keeping in cursor object? Why you are keeping in cursor object? Because cursor object will carry the request from Python program to the database environment, and it brings its result back to the Python program and execute. Design the query and place it into cursor object and execute immediately. Done. Once it is done, execution at which side? Oracle database. It will carry the moment when you place your cursor into where? Cursor object, it will be sent to where? Database environment. It will execute also. Which one will execute? Query will execute. By whom? Oracle environment. MySQL environment. Cursor will not execute. Cursor will carry the query and hand over to what? Database environment. Database environment will take the query from where? Cursor, and it will execute and gets the result. Now gets the result. Now I am saying here, I will say Python execute and gets the result. I will write here itself, gets the result. I will write here itself, gets the result. This is what I am writing under step number 4. Designing as well as executing and bringing the result. Step number 5, process the result. Python program must process the result, which is coming from where? Database environment. Who will bring the result? Very good. So cursor object will bring the result. I will process it. Okay. After that, what is the next? If you want to repeat it, again you need to go for what? Design the query and execute it. Repeat the steps number 4 and 5 until total number of requests are completed. Step number 6 is what? Repeat the step number 4 and 5 when we have multiple requests. So repeat step number 4 and 5 when we have multiple requests and responses. Step number 6, I will say, instead of writing, or otherwise you will write it, repeat. Of course, this is a one simple note I will write, students. Instead of that, I don't want to create any extra step for you. Repeat step number 4 and what? Step number 5. Step number 4 and step number 5 until all requests are completed. All requests are completed. So I'm writing all requests are completed. So our last 6 one is what? Close the connection. Python program must close the connection. So Python program closes the connection. And it is optional to close, my dear students. Optional, because auto close will be there. Optional to close. That step is called what? Optional. These are the steps for communication with what? Oracle database. Let us discuss in detail about step number 1. Step number 1, step number 2, I will explain in detail for you. Step number 1, I will explain. Shall I start now? So I will go for what? Step number 1 in detail I will explain. So what is the step number 1? So here I am writing. If any Python program if any Python program want to communicate with which database? Oracle database. Oracle database. It is mandatory to import which one? CX underscore Oracle module. Oracle module. Is it a Oracle? Is it a Python module or third party module? Yes. So I will say example, import. What is this now? Import CX underscore Oracle. Done. Clear up? This is very simple, students. Second step I will take, students. How simple the second step is. Second step I will take it. What is the step number 2? You observe it, students. Step number 2 I am taking. What is the step number 2? You observe it. Here I am going to write it. So if a Python program want to communicate after importing the module, if a Python program want to communicate with Oracle database, it is mandatory to get what? Connection. Without importing this module, it is not possible to get the connection to the Oracle database. So after importing CX underscore Oracle module, Python program must get the connection, from where? Oracle database. Connection from Oracle database. How do I get it? By using the following syntax. Right? What is the syntax? Now I am going to write it. Carefully observe it now. Syntax I am writing. Watch it now. Syntax. Variable name is equal to CX underscore Oracle dot. In that module, there is one function is there. What is the function? Connect. You need to pass some sort of things here. See, students, you will see what you are supposed to pass here. You see, coming to this diagram, when a Python program want to get the connection, first thing what you should do, where is my database is installed in this machine. So to get the connection, to reach to this Oracle, first I have to reach to this machine or not. If I want to come to Hyderabad, you need to come to Telangana state border first. If you want to come to Naresh IT, you need to come to Ameerpet first. Then you need to come to where? Naresh IT. To reach to the Oracle database, first I need to reach to the machine. In which machine the Oracle database is installed. So to get the connection from your database, first you need to connect it to the machine. In that machine, you need to connect it to the Oracle. In that Oracle, if I want to communicate, it will ask you, who are you? You need to say, my username is system, my password is manager. Then it will say, okay, you are a correct person. Connect to me, it will say. So if Oracle database is present in where? In this machine, I have to come to first machine. In that machine, I need to take the locating the username and password. If I say my username is root, my password is root, Oracle says access denied. Root and root is what? MySQL. Are you getting my point? So if you want to go to your classroom of your college, first you will go to your college or not? Yes or no? Then you will go to your classroom, right or not? Directly you will not go to the classroom. First you need to go to your college name. That college name is called what? Upper level part is like a mission. So mission name you need to understand. Mission name you need to find. That mission name located by using two ways. One is by using DNS, one more by using IP address. The machine name can be located in two ways. The machine can be located in two ways. One is by using DNS, one more by using IP address. See, students, very much important now. A machine can be located in two ways. What are the two ways to locate it? One is by using DNS, one more by using IP address. What is DNS? Understanding students, online students, right? Rahul is saying that domain name server, right? 0 marks I am giving. Full forms are not correct. Full forms are always giving you dangerous impression about you. What is DNS? DNS is nothing but a name of the mission where our required resource is found. DNS stands for your gold medalist answer, domain naming service. Happy? But we should not tell. What we should tell? DNS is a name of the mission where our required resource found. What is our required resource? What is our required resource? Our required resource is Oracle. Oracle is found in where? That mission name you need to find. Next we will go for IP address. Instead of locating the name of the mission, you can locate the name of the mission with address also. You are going to your college. How you are going to your college? Usmania University. It is the name. You can go to the college with address also. Correct or not? So how can I locate the mission in two ways? One is name of the mission. One more is IP address. So in my system, if you are working in your company, your mission is separate. Your database present in another mission is separate. In your company, people, your admin will tell you in which mission your database located. They will give you the details where your database resides. They will say, our database in the company present in 192.168.0.1. Our database is present. Or they will say it is present in where? IBM AC or something they will write it. IBM DB, they will write like this. IBM DB, like that they will write it. What is this IBM DB? Is a mission name they are giving, or 192.168.0.1. It is called address of the same mission only. So a mission can be located in how many ways? Two ways. One is by using mission name, one more by using IP address. Naresh IT is the name of the mission. How can I locate it? Either by using name of the mission or by using what? Its address. Two ways are there to locate it. Are you getting my point? So coming to the point of it, the default DNS of every computer. In this case, we are not showing database separate, program separate. I am not showing. Even in your laptop also, program is present in the same laptop. Database also will present in the same laptop. You need to give the DNS of the same laptop. The default DNS of every machine is localhost. Localhost. What is the localhost? Default DNS of every computer. Next is called what? IP address of every PC. If you want to give IP address of your PC, your laptop or my system, 127.0.0.1. What is this 127.0.0.1? Default IP address. What is the local host? Default DNS. Because both Python program as well as database software present in where? Same mission. What is the name of my mission? Localhost. What is the IP address of my mission? 127.0.0.1. Every computer is having its own address. What is that address called? 127.0.0.1. That's why that address is known as what? Loopback address we can call. Loopback address. See students, loopback address. Loopback address we can call. Did you understand what I'm talking? Come on now. A Python program want to locate the mission. How can I locate my mission? If my company is having a separate mission where a database is there, whose name is given to you. Since we are having in my class, both database as well as Python program present in the same mission DNS need to know the name of the default name of every PC or every laptop is what? Localhost, whose IP address is called 127.0.0.1. Okay, I'm coming to this place. I reached it because in my coding, I'm specifying this part. Next, I will do what? After coming, there are multiple databases are available. Which database you want to reach to? right? There it is asking, Oracle, I want to communicate with you. It's saying no. What is your username? It will ask. My username is system. What is your password? It will ask. Manager. Then it will say, okay, you are correct person. Come to me, it will say. What should I pass it there? What should I pass it now? Username and then password I need to specify compulsory. Understand? So first thing what you need to specify? DNS or IP address. Second one is username and password. How many things over? 3. Fourth thing is there. Now, after coming to username, password, what will open? Oracle is open. The Oracle is available in your system on some name. When I come to your home, you are coming to Naresh IT, room number 1. Who is your service provider? KVR. I'm providing the service or not? So KVR. What is the KVR is called? My original name is, full name is there. My shortcut name is there. What is this a KVR is called? Is called service ID. Is called what? Service ID. Every database, whenever you install it, you can find what you know. You have to find on what name this is available for you. You need to find what? Service ID. That is called SID we can call. Simple, students. In your home, you have full name, right? How is your house people are calling, family members are calling full name every time or some nickname? Nickname is there. That nickname is called what? Service ID. On that ID only you are serviced by your relatives and everybody. Right or not? So what is service ID? Alternative name to the universal database. On which name this Oracle database is available. This service ID is asked by the Oracle installation time only. So you are giving some service ID for that Oracle database. Did you understand this point? When you are installing Oracle database, one option is coming. On which name you want to make this Oracle database to be available in your PC. When I am installing my Python software, on what name this Python software is available with me? C Python. What is C Python? It is a service name. When I am installing Oracle software into my PC, it will be asking you on which name you want to give the Oracle database which is installed in your PC. When I am installing in my PC, I will give it as KVR ORCL I will give. KVR ORCL I will give. By default, what it will give you? ORCL. If it is a home edition. If it is an express edition, it will give you XE. By default, these are the default names you will come across. If you want, you can change them. You can give your own things also. Sir, how to find that service ID? Very simple, sir. Go to where? Oracle database once. Go to Oracle database once. Here I am going to say, run SQL command line and try to increase some bold fonts. So try to increase some bold fonts here and say here and see. This is called my Oracle database. Say connect. Username is system. Next is called password is called what you know? Manager. Manager you say it is connected. To find out the service ID, select star from. Select star from. Global underscore name you need to use it. This is a technique for finding the service name. What is the service name here? XE. Are you following? So this is, we should not ask the database administrator. Database administrator will not be there. So this is the technique. When you are working, when you are going to any kind of company, when they ask any system test for you, you need to find out like that and you will get what? XE. What is this XE is called? Service ID. Where I am typing in SQL prompt. Come to my place. What is the service ID here? XE. So come on, tell me how many things are required to connect with the database? 4 things. One is called what? Username, password, DNS, service ID. That I am going to write it here. I am writing here. What is that? Username / password I need to give at the rate of what is it? DNS / service ID. Service ID I need to take it. Service ID I need to take it. This is the point you need to remember, students. Service ID, you need to take it. You can also write this as like this. What you can write it? You can say in place of DNS, I can write what? You can write what? IP address also you can write it. IP address. IP address also you can write it. Did you understand what is DNS? I will write one by one here. What is your variable name? I will write the explanation here. I'll write the explanation. Nothing to worry about it. What is the first point? Variable name. What is variable name? After 1 minute, I will give you. What is CX underscore Oracle? CX underscore Oracle is a predefined third party module. Third party module. What is the next? What is the next? Username represents username of which database? Oracle DB. Example in my system is called what? System. Don't type system in your system. Your system username different. Maybe whatever username you have given at the time of installation, that you have to give it. Are you following? Don't try to buttify. Next time writing what? Come on, students. Password represents password of the Oracle database. Represents password of your Oracle database. Password of your Oracle database. Okay. That will be taking what in my system? Manager. Some places Scott will be there, Tiger will be there. Like that. Are you able to follow me? Next, I'm going to say what? DNS. DNS stands for, I'm writing first your favorite answer is important. Stands for what? Domain naming service. Right now. What is the DNS? A DNS is the name of the machine, is the name of the physical machine, name of the physical machine, where in this context, where database software resides, where database software resides. This is comes under what? DNS. Okay, DNS stands for domain naming service. A DNS is the name of the physical machine. So, physical machine where database software resides. Did you understand my point? Very good. Next, I'm going to give you what? DNS, you are getting it. Next, I'm going to say what? Service ID. Let me write IP address also here. IP address stands for what? Internet protocol address. Internet protocol address. Happy. So what is IP address? An IP address. I'm writing here. An IP address is the numeric is the address of IP address is the address of name of the physical machine. Name of the physical machine. And now I am writing the default IP address of the machine. Default IP address of every machine is what? 127.0.0.1. Here I will write it. The default DNS of every computer is what? Localhost. Are you following me? The default IP address of every computer or every machine is what? 127. This is known as what? Loopback address. Why it is called loopback address? It is pointing to itself. An address is pointing to itself is called what? Loopback address. Online students, following me? Are you following me? Next is called what? Service ID. Represents what? Service ID represents on which name? Oracle database is available, is available in current working machine, in current working machine, in current working machine. Did you understand this word? To find, I'll continue, to find service ID, to find service ID of Oracle database, of Oracle database, of Oracle DB, we must use the following. We must use the following. What is it? Go to where? SQL prompt, say what? Select star from global underscore what? Name. What is an output will come? Output will be like this. What is an output is coming there? XE. What is XE there? Here XE is the service name, service ID of Oracle database. Oracle database in the bracket in my system. Don't write in your system like that. Are you following? So don't try to write your everywhere else same. This is a way to find out getting my system. Are you understanding, students? Very good. Okay. And one more thing I forget to write. Connect is a function is there. After this module is over, I will write what? Connect is one of the predefined function. Predefined function in where CX underscore Oracle module, which is used to connect, which is used to connect to which database? Oracle DB, and it gives and it returns an object of connection class. Connection class. Very, very, very important. It is going to give you an object of what? Connection class. Filter function returns an object of filter. Map function returns an object of map. Reduce function gives an object of fundamental data type. Reduce the fundamental data type value. So connection class object. So once you say connect, it is going to return an object. Here variable name. Now I'm writing variable name represents an object of what? Object of what? CX underscore Oracle dot what? Connection class. Represents an object of CX underscore Oracle dot what? Class. I'll write class comma CX underscore what? Underscore Oracle dot connection class. Will you understand? So see a simple description. This is very, very important, and I will write the code. And last I'm saying, if any connection details are wrong, if any connection details you are passing wrong, what is happening in Oracle side? Is the Oracle is allowing to do that? Exception will come. Exception will come, right or not? So I will say if we enter wrong connection details, wrong query to the data of Oracle database or any database environment, wrong query to what? DB environment, we get a predefined exception in Python. Actually, we get an exception in Oracle. That exception I will get it. We get a predefined exception called what? You know, CX underscore Oracle dot what? Database error. Database error. Very, very important. Actually, it is called what? A database error. That database error present in which module? CX underscore Oracle. Did you understand this point? So these things are very, very important. Now I'm going to enter into the program part. This step is a very critical step. I hope you are understanding this. So point to point I explained. So many points explained. This is related to what? Step number 2. Online students, did you understand this step number 2? So don't enjoy the climate, students. Please try to interact with me. So are you following me? Are you getting what I'm talking? So only few people are responding. All people are not responding it. Okay, good. Open the notes now. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will obtain connection from, which will obtain connection from, which will obtain connection from, which will obtain connection from Oracle database, which will obtain connection from Oracle database, which will obtain connection from Oracle database. Right, students? Very, very important, students. Take care carefully. Now I'm going to write the coding. Shall we write the coding now? Only 2 steps. First 2 steps only done. Right. Now let's go to that file, new, and then Python here, writing Python code. Program for demonstrating. See, students, program for demonstrating to get the connection from, where? Which database? Oracle DB. Yes. Import. Don't take much time. CX underscore Oracle. Next, step number 1 is over. Only 2 steps I am showing one example. What is that now? C1 connection, CON is equal to variable name is equal to, what is that? CX underscore Oracle dot connect of, what is it? System slash manager at the rate localhost of what? XE. Getting? What is the CON is called? Connection object, variable name. What is CON is? Object of which class? Connection. You can take your own variable name. So I'm taking some variable name KVR, I will take it. Just look at that. I'm saying that Python program gets the connection from where? Gets the connection from which database? Oracle DB. Python program gets the connection from Oracle DB. You want to print it, type of KVR. Type of KVR is equal to what? Type of KVR, I will write it. So see that, students. Now I am writing. Before that, I will write it. Are you getting? So try to save this code. This is called step number 2. This is called step number 2. Getting my point? And I'll say this, save it here. I'm saying here, test Oracle connection, test Oracle connection example 1.py. So here I am writing, save this code, and first program we are writing here, save it. And I already told you what is the exception is coming. Database error exception is coming. Look at that. I am not writing that part, try and things. I'll write after 2 minutes. You come to the point, D colon, KVR here, Python here. So say this now, 7 a.m. What is this now? Python with Oracle here. Python with Oracle is coming. Now you run this. DAR, this is my program. Right or not? Run it. PY, see, students, got it. Type of KVR is called what? CX underscore Oracle dot connection. Python program gets the connection from Oracle DB. Which type of version must be there? Python 3.10 must be there. 3.11 is there, you cannot. You need not to install daily pip install, you need not to do it. Because already pip show, pip list I can say. In this, you already know. Pip list, already it is containing yesterday installed or not? It is there. So, getting to the point of it, got the connection from Oracle DB. In place of KVR, I can write simply what? CON. Type of CON, rhythmic name I am giving, CON. I am writing here called of CON. So I got the answer like this. Now see, students, I will write here system manager 1 I am writing, manager 1. Is it valid details or invalid details? invalid details. See that what is coming? Executed exception will come. There only exception is coming. Please read out. Please read out what is this? cx_oracle dot database error. ORA error. Invalid username and password. Login denied. Right or not? So which exception will come when you are dealing with a database environment? I will say try block. Try block I am writing. And I am writing what here? Except I am writing like this. See, this is the message. This is a message. I actually occurring in where? Where it is occurring? That ORA messages is occurring at which side? Database environment side. Such messages I want to capture in my Python program. What he will do? What he will do? You almost forget. You almost forget. I will open one thing. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Oh, alias name. Ashwin Patil is very good student. So he's saying alias name. That's perfect. Exception handling you go. Exception handling you go. Under that, various forms of except blocks. Various forms of except block. I told you that time. When I'm communicating with Oracle database, which is the most important I told. Here what? With alias name. With this form, we can handle one exception at a time. With alias name, for capturing technical error messages occurring due to exception occurrence. Already explained. Various forms, form number 1, form number 2, form number 3, final syntax, so many things. So you may forget it, but my notes is important. My notes is important. So I will write as what? DB. As DB I am saying. I will write it here. What is this now? Problem in database. Problem with database. Comma what? DB I will write it. DB I will write it. What is this? Now you run it. Now you run it. Now see what is happening. Problem in DB database, whatever I have written. The same message I am capturing. Actually, these are the messages of what? Database environment. We are capturing in the Python programming environment. We are capturing such type of messages at which side? Python environment. Other language, other products, exception messages I am capturing at the Python environment with the meaning of what? Except the form 3, where I am using alias name. That alias name captures what messages? Database exception related technical error messages are capturing. Is it understandable? Right. Same thing. You can write the same coding in another way also. Look at that. I'll go to this place. Now I'm saying, what is it? Oracle test connection example 2. Step number 2 is called getting the exception. I'm writing the same thing. In place of localhost, you can write what? 127.0.0.1 you can write. When you are working in our environment of real time, we will write the IP address of the machine where our original database is residing. That details will be provided by your team lead or your project manager will be provided. Right now, 127.0.0.1 is the current mission IP address. You can specify that. And you say this manager only you write it. Try to save this code. Try to save this code. Now I am saying that. Go for this. Done. You execute it. 2.py. 2.py. You see that getting type of connection is called this one, and Python program gets the connection from Oracle database. You pass something wrong. You pass something wrong. Manager 2 I am writing. Manager 1 I am writing. Immediately will get the exception. Problem in database. ORA 01017. Invalid username and password login denied. Did you understand, students? Is it easy or difficult? Easy. So the preliminary steps 1 and 2 steps has done. So steps for development of database application with Python. Importing the module, and next what? Every Python program must get the connection from where? Oracle database. And next, third step I am going to say. What is the third step here? Create a cursor object. Okay. The same thing if you want to do with what? The same thing you want to do with what database? MySQL. I'll tell you MySQL database connection separate. So I want to do the same thing with PyCharm also. PyCharm is important because I told you always work with what? PyCharm. So let us go to the PyCharm here once. So I will take this PyCharm. So take now. I'll take this now. So I'll be taking this. Go to this now. You best close this now. Close the current project. Go to the place. Close this project. Already you are having 7 AM PDBC or not? Instead of that, new project I will take it. New project I will take it. 7 AM Oracle. 7 AM Oracle I am taking. This is the one I am taking over there. 7 AM Oracle related thing I am going to take it. Now you try to go for writing your own thing. What is this now? Go to the same thing. Python. What I am doing now? Here you say this now. What is this now? Oracle connection example1.py. So I'm writing here Oracle connection example1.py. What I will do? Simply I'll bring my code as it is. I don't write any special program there. I will write as it is, students. Same coding everywhere, but you will get error immediately. What is that error? You will get immediately. See that red underline is coming or not? That indicates in my place of 7 AM Oracle, which what is not there? Module is not there. Do you know how to install it? As please go to where now? Come on, everybody, go to where? File and say what? Settings. Go to settings and say what here? Showing here. What is that? My project name is available here. My project name is available. Go to where? Click on that, students. And what is coming now? In this interpreter. So your interpreter is supposed to take it. Now I am taking pip is there, plus is there. Now click on plus or pip wherever you like it. Click on plus. So I told yesterday, CX hyphen you say. CX hyphen. What should I type it again? Oracle. It's coming on the top of it. Don't write underscore, students, because you have to remember this. So coming to the point back, now you try to say, after selection of that, you say what now here? Install package. You say install package. Once you install, what will happen? Package installed successfully. You close this window. You close this environment window. So the moment when you install it, no red underline, nothing is there. Shall we run this code or not? See that now. Say run this. What is happening? Problem in database. Username password is denied. Why? There is a manager 1 is there. Remove this manager 1. Remove this manager 1. What you will do now? Run it once again. Got the connection. So Python program gets the connection from Oracle DB. Getting my point? Right. The same program, you can run it on where? Jupyter Notebook you can run it. Jupyter Notebook you can run it. Jupyter Notebook by default contains this type of module. You need not to do what? You need not to do separate installation for it. Directly I will show you, you see, because it is one of the data science related IDE, people will use it. You see, students, people list you say. People list you say. Star indicates under running process, student. You go on coming into alphabetical order, it is there. A, B, C, somewhere else. CX underscore Oracle is also there. Are you getting this? CX underscore Oracle is there. This is the one. By default, it is present. Need not to have any such type of things. So I hope you are following me, students. Go to that. I will paste my program. What is my program now? You see. The same to same. Run this. There is an option called run. You say run. What is this? Type of this CX underscore Oracle dot connection. Python program gets the connection from where? Oracle DB. Getting or not? Easy or difficult? So different places you can do it. So coming to the point back, now I'm going to say, go to the steps. Step number 3. What is my step number 3? What is the step number 3, students? Create an object of cursor. Create an object of cursor is the main important thing here. So I'm going to create an object of cursor. So what is the cursor here, students? Come on. What is the cursor here? Class. Cursor is a class. So I'm going to write it. What is the need of creating an object of cursor? After getting the connection, over the connection, to carry the request of Python program to the database environment, we must create an object of cursor. So I'm writing after creating connection object, we must create an object of which class? Cursor class. Why to create an object of cursor class? I will write it. We must create an object of cursor class. Now I am writing the purpose of creating cursor class object is that to carry the query from where? To carry the query from where? Python program to where? Oracle database environment. And it brings the result from where? Database environment to where? To Python program. That is the role of which one? Cursor. The purpose of creating cursor class object is that to carry the query from Python program to Oracle database environment and brings the result from database environment to Python program. So it is a bidirectional communication object between Python program and database environment. What boys following? Only good morning saying and sitting quiet and calm. Following or not? See, a little bit more enjoying environment or what? Weather, Weather enjoying? No. So try to communicate and try to wear masks also. Outside when you go, try to wear masks. So coming to the point of it, after doing that. Online boys, girls, are you following, guys? Now, how to create? To create an object of what? To create an object of what here? Cursor. We must use what function? Cursor of, which is present in cursor, which is present in where? Connection object. Which is present in connection object. Why? Over the connection only we must create what? Cursor object. Generally, people will think that cursor function present in cx_oracle module. No. cx_oracle dot connect will give you connection. Over the connection only my object should reside, right or not? So who will give cursor? Connection will give you. Bus is there on the top of the road, bus is there in the below to the road, top of the road. So connectivity will give you the bus. No connectivity will not give you the transportation object, right or not? So present in which object? Connection object. So what is the syntax here? Variable name is equal to what object? CON object is not what? Cursor of. Now I am writing here variable name is an object of what? Is an object of class cx_oracle dot cursor of. Variable name is an object of what? Cursor. What is capital C? Class name. What is small c? Cursor of. Function name. Present in where? Connection object. Are you following? Modules. Module is a collection of variables, classes, and functions. What is this now? Function. Present in where? Connection object. What is this variable name? Is an object of what? Cursor class. Cursor class present in which module? cx_oracle. So if any interviewer is asking cursor, what is the cursor? You have to say, you have to ask him, are you asking purpose of cursor? Cursor function, cursor class? You will understand, you know everything. Okay, no, I'm not asking any question, you will say. Like that, you need to explore by yourself what is your talent. Understand, students? Right. So, example also I will take it. What is an example here? What is an example here? CUR is equal to CON dot what? Cursor of. That's all. Write down. Write a Python program. Open the notes. Students in online, did you understand step number 3? Write a Python program which demonstrates to create an object of cursor, Okay. So look at, students. I'll go to what? Go to the program now. I am going to enter into this place. Here, program for demonstrating an object of what? Cursor. How to do it, students? Import same cx underscore Oracle. Okay. Tell me now. CON is equal to cx underscore Oracle dot connect of system. Say what now? Manager at the rate localhost of what? XE. Step number one. This is. Okay. Step number 2. This is. Step number 2. Next is called what? Print of what? Python program gets the connection from where? Oracle DB. Now I will go for what? Step number 3. What is that? CUR is equal to any variable name you take it. CUR is equal to CON dot what? Cursor of. You can print type of. I am writing here type of \n. I am giving some small thing. Type of CUR is equal to what? Type of CUR. Next, print of what? I am getting Python program created a cursor object. Created what object? Cursor object. Now I will write the same thing on the top of it here also. I am writing there \n type of CON is equal to CON. I am just writing both of them. Already written it. This is called what? Step number 3. Getting, students? So save this code. What is this now? Oracle cursor dot py, cursor example dot py. Save this code. Go to that. If you are still most powerful student, always you can write what? Try. Always it's a good habit to deal with what? Exceptions. What is my exception, students? Which we already discussed it. I will carry this, right or not? Did you understand this alias name, guys? No? Is it alias name clear? Clear. So already done. Now I will go for save this. Okay. CUR SOR. Okay. Cursor off. Okay. Done. Go to the Python environment. See, students, py. See that Oracle cursor object. This is the connection details. And this is called what? Type of CUR. CX underscore Oracle dot what? Cursor. Python program created a cursor object. The same program, you can put it in where also? PyCharm also. So here, I say here, Oracle CUR example 1.py. I'll say this code. Now, I say here like this. I'll copy my this code. This code I will copy. Put it here. Now I'm writing like this. Execute, students. Now I'm going to say done. What I got it here? Cursor object created. Done. Again created here. So you see this cursor object, connection object, both of them are successful. Now it's a time to see to move further. What is happening now? Go to the steps. Up to here, steps are clear. Steps number 4, I am going to enter. Step number 4, I am going to enter. So coming to the point back, step number 4, step number 4. What is the step number 4? Create the query, place it into the cursor object and execute the query, and gets the result. Execute the query and get the result. So this is comes under step number 4. How simple, students? Go to the environment. So step number 4. Are you comfortable? Sleeping, huh? Following? Fast or slow? Following. Right, good. Now I'm going to enter into the further discussion now. Once after cursor object is created, once we create the cursor object, my vehicle is ready to execute my queries or not? Right. After creating an object of what? Cursor, an object of cursor, we must design the query. We must design the query and place it into an object of what? Cursor. And later you execute, and later we must execute. So now I am writing how to execute, sir. How to execute, sir? To execute any type of query, I will come to the queries types. Queries types I will come, because whether you remembered or not, in my index part, you already know that here I am having index UC. I said DDL queries, DML queries, and DRL queries. So Karishma, so due to power of charge is not laptop, so sir, please take class up to 8:40. Okay. Coming to the point back, here I will go for it. My steps you see. To execute any type of query, what should we do? Any type of query means what? I will explain types of queries. Whether you know Oracle or not, I don't know. I will give you from my style what is that queries. To execute a type of query, any type of query, we must use execute function. What function name? Execute function. How do you get the connection? Connect off. How do you create the cursor function? Cursor off. How do you execute the function? Execute off. Which is present in, don't tell immediately wrong. You think of it. Connect function is present into CX_Oracle. Connection object. Connection object gives you what? Cursor. Execute function present in where? Cursor. Connection gives you cursor. In the cursor, what is there? Execute. Right. Which is present in which object? Cursor object. Which is present in cursor object. How do you do now? Syntax. What is the syntax now? CUR obj dot execute of what? Query. So query. I'll say query here. What is query, sir? Here query can be DDL, comma what next? DML and what? DRL. I'll start within few minutes types of queries. What types of what? Queries. Types of queries I will talk about it. Types of query. This is called Oracle part. It is SQL part. It is not a part of my Python class. Actually, Oracle I should not touch it because you need to have Oracle knowledge. Whether you know Oracle or not, I don't know. Do you know Oracle? Only Python you know. Only Python. If Oracles are asking what you know, only Oracle. Right? Don't know. Really don't know. Oracle don't know. No. So, no problem, students. Follow me. Coming to the point back. Okay, ma, no problem. Prashant, Rekha, no problem. Ma. Abhay, Umakant, no issue about it. Don't worry. You just follow me. I will give my explanation. Here query can be either DDL or DML or what? DRL or DRL. So I will take those kind of things. I'll explain it. With the syntaxes, I'll explain. Getting my point? Well, now what are the various queries are available? What is the meaning of what DDL will do, what DML will do, what DRL will give you? I'll give a small explanation now. So see here, students. Yesterday's class, I told you view about Oracle. Did you remember that? View about Oracle. I told you what yesterday? Oracle database is a collection of what? Tables. Oracle database is a collection of what? Tables. Table is a collection of what? Records. So records are present in tables. So tables present in database. So when I go to the database, first what should I create? Table. In the table, what is present? Record. Before records, table containing column names. Column names are there. So first I have to create what? Table. That is called physical level, we can call. What level? Physical level. What is physical level? Deals with how to create a table with the column names. How to create a tables with the column names. That is called which level? Physical level. Understand? Next is called what? After creating table, what level will come? Records will be inserted. That is called conceptual level. Which level? Conceptual level. Records inserted. Next, what will do? Query level will come. Some people will view SNOs. Some people will view S names. Some people will view marks. Some people will view SNO, S name. Some people will view S1, SN1 marks. Some people will view S name and what? Marks. That is called which level? View level. Take one more example. When Government of India decided to release the results, what they will do first? Create the table. Result table they will create with the column names and all. Right or not? That is which level? View level. Physical level. Sorry. Physical level. Physical level. Next is called what after that? We will insert the records. Rankers will insert the data. That is called which level? Conceptual level. And the students who are written the exam, when you are announced, they will view results or not. Which level? View level. ICICI banking, you see, when the banking application started developing, what they created? Customer tables, borrowers tables, loan takers details, credit card holders details. They create a lot of tables or not with column names. What is that? Physical level. Later they inserted the details inside of it or not. Which level? Conceptual level. Later customers are viewing the details or not. Which level? View level. So how many levels are there in database level of doing the data? 3. Physical level, conceptual level, view level. To deal with the physical level, we go for DDL queries. DDL queries. To deal with what? Conceptual level, we'll go for DML. To deal with the DRL, that is called view level, we'll go for DRL. View means what? Reading. DDL is used for what? Creating tables, column names taking, changing the column sizes, structuring the tables will be done by what? DDL queries. Under DDL, create, alter, drop will be there. Under DML is called what? Manipulation. Means what concept we are inserting record, deleting record, and then modifying record. That is comes under DML. DRL, retrieval, selecting the records. That is called what? A DRL. Actually, I am not Oracle faculty, but I can teach Oracle more than 3 months. More than 3 months I can teach. More than 3 months. So coming to the point back, I am going to enter into the place called what? Query can be either DDL or DML or this one. Just I want to show you one small, instead of typing it once again, I will bring it here. I'll bring it here. One small point I will get it. So here I'm writing here types of queries in database softwares, because SQL is a standard language. SQL is a standard language on all databases. That's why SQL knowledge is enough. You can do good things in the industry. Come on now, I'm going to say, come on, types of queries in where? In RDBMS, queries are classified into. So I will write here SQL queries are classified into 3 types. DDL, data definition language, your favorite answer. Queries, create, alter, drop. I will explain separate program for create, alter, drop. DML, data manipulation language queries, inserting, deleting, updating. DRL, data retrieval language queries, is called what? Selector. Selector. Are you following me? Now, these things are comes under what? First, we'll deal with what? DDL. And when after completion of this, I'll give you some case studies for you. You need to do it. Because that much easy they are. Are you able to follow? Right. Now I will go for what? So, Abhay, SQL, Abhay, I already told you, ma'am. SQL is common in where? Oracle it is common. It is common in where? MySQL common. It is common in SQL Server is common. MongoDB, everywhere else, this is going to be a common language. So the student must know about what? This type of statements in the class. Will you understand this? Now, I'll go for the next. I'll go for the next. Shall we continue? So time is already 8:43. Okay. Now I will go for step number 4. I will stop up to here. Step number 5, I will tell you tomorrow. Step number 5, I will tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, your lot of action plans are there. Yes, ma. Ma. Sunday. Sunday, actually, okay, no, I don't take. Sunday, I want to take actually for 4 p.m. batch. It is completing now. It is completing. I told already decorator, right? Decorator, I explained. For them, I am explaining iterators, generators, and then JSON file concept I am explaining. Actually, so who is that Sunday night fever got it getting? Vardhan got Sunday night fever. Okay. So Sunday night fever. Face is also very red. Saturday night fever. Okay. Saturday night fever will come. Not tomorrow, Saturday actually. And he decided beginning only. Really, we have to call him to the class. Who will get fever when he will tell? Vardhan will tell. Okay. Okay, Vardhan. Don't take rest, ma, no problem. If I take it, one class is there, I will compensate. I said one day I will take the class. Okay, this day, because I'm completing to them. I'm completing the batch of Saturday, and Sunday class I'm not taking. Further, we will see one day I will take it. So tomorrow class, I'll go for entering into the DDL, DML queries. I will take it. Right, Rahul, from today onwards, exactly 1 month. From today onwards, exactly 1 month. Okay, right. Completing course is asking when it is going to be. From here onwards, exactly 1 month. Right. Take care, students. Tomorrow, don't miss the class. Important session. Take care. All the best.